Check one, two. All right. Sounding good. What is going on, y'all? It's your boy King. So today we are going to be playing some Pokemon Scarlet. And I got a little bit of a treat for you. I'm going to be shiny hunting. All right. So we're going to jump right into the game. And actually, I was going to go into some casual matches first, but that's not going to happen. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to shiny hunt some Pokemon. That's fine. So let's see how that goes. I don't know, what are we in the mood to shiny hunt today? I'm actually going to look for a fire type. It's not my favorite type, to be honest. My favorite type is fairy, but today I don't know, just feels kind of hot. I think that we could get some, hopefully we get some shinies today. That's going to be the goal. So let's do this. We're going to set up our picnic so we can get our chances going pretty well. All right, so let's start off with that. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's set up a picnic. And man, it's been so long since I've shiny hunted, so please excuse the rust. All right, but we're gonna make a sandwich. And to get our fire types, we're gonna go into creative mode. And I believe it's red bell peppers we need. Yeah, red bell peppers. And I think we need two. Oh, I think I need a sweet, or is it sour? Spicy. I'm missing a Herba Mystica. Why can't I think of the name of it? Salty. Yeah, I need two salties. So, instead, there's a way to kind of manipulate it in a way where we can get some, I guess, like higher odds in a sense to get better chances of getting our shinies to spawn. So I think I'm gonna just try two sweet and a spicy. That is a lot to do though. Now if this doesn't work, I mean, it's perfectly fine. I'll just have to probably farm for some, yeah, I probably am gonna have to just farm for some salty Herba Mystica. Oh man. I mean, let's hope for the best. Hopefully we get the sandwich that we want. We get the buffs. So we're definitely going to get Sparkling and Tidal Power level 3. We want to get Encounter level 3 as well. Alright, so let's see if we get it. Hopefully we do. I don't think we're going to, but we might. Sparkling, Tidal, Raid. Ugh. Raid Power. Okay, alright, so then you know what? An alternative is to do some raids, actually. So what we could do is not do that. Is we can look for some raids actually. Let's see if this works. I actually haven't really done this method before, but it might just work. Who knows? All right. So there's a fire raid that's like right here. So let's mark that as our destination. Actually, we'll mark this one first since it's closer. And then we'll just jump into some raids. So hopefully, the hope is that we can get a shiny raid going. Now again, I'm not sure if it's going to work out well. But I mean, listen, you know, we have the buffs. right? The buffs are... Oh my gosh. This shows you how long it's been since I've done this. Yeah, this is crazy. Alright, I'm not even gonna like press random buttons. Okay, so we arrived at our destination. Alright, so this is a raid then. Alright, so 4-star fire type. Alright, so it's not necessarily a fire type Pokemon. I guess it's a fire terrestrialized Pokemon. Alright, so let's change into a water type. Well, actually, no. Maybe a ground type would be better. In this case. Or water and ground. But we want a stronger one. Yeah, something like this. Excadrill. Alright, so let's just challenge along. Again, we're just trying to see if we can get a fire type. I mean, alright, I want to get like a fire shiny. I don't know if this one... I don't know if it works for raids like that. I'm not too sure. I don't know. There's only one way of finding out, right? Jump to a raid. Hopefully it's a shiny. Let's see. It doesn't look shiny. And let's see. Does it sparkle? No. Well, I sparkled, so... Alright, so this isn't the one then. Okay. So this raid is not going to be the one. Alright, so let's fly to the other... It's interesting that I see a lot of fire types over here. Maybe it's because of the location. Could be. Yeah, but none of these are shiny, so it doesn't make a difference. Now, oddly enough, I mean, we do have, like... Huh. Oh, no, it's not. Let's fly over here. Alright, so this is where the next raid is. Ooh, is that Malamar? That'd be cool if this one was shiny. Alright, so it's a fire type. It has dark and psychic moves. I think Excadrill is good here. Alright, let's try this. Alright, let's see if this is shiny. Again, I've never used like the raid method to shiny hunt. So I don't know exactly how raid power works. Alright, this is just me trying the first time. Hopefully it works. Come on, show me a shiny. Alright, I don't think it's shiny. No, it doesn't look like it. The shiny sprite is like, it's kind of like a golden one. And it didn't sparkle, so yeah. Oh well, I mean, that's unfortunate. Now, it could be that I'm doing this completely wrong and I'm supposed to have like a base fire type as my raid. But then again, this could be the right way and I'm just not fortunate to get one to, you know, to pop out. Alright, let's fly. I love the fact that they added flying to this game. It makes the game so much better. Although my flying skills are very questionable. Okay, there we go. This game desperately needed it. So instead of the whole glide thing that, you know, we normally would get, you can actually fly on Koraidon. Or, you know, Miraidon, depending on, you know, which you know which Pokemon that you have. So let's see if we can get one to spawn for us. Looking for a shiny Pokemon over here. Now the thing is that the sprites that's for these birds, the Fletchinders, the Talonflames, like they kind of have the same looking sprite. It's a little difficult to see. All right, so this one, yeah. Oh, that's a there's a normal. Is that the color? Alright, that's the original color, so it's yellow and green is not the shiny sprite. I actually don't know the color of that shiny. Well, oddly enough, I mean I have one in the box, I'm pretty sure, but pretty sure I caught one before. Man, this doesn't make any sense. Maybe if we try the cave, torchlit, labyrinth. Oh, well, we got PP Max. PP Maxes are good. That's very hard to find. So that's Metal Sound. All right, that's a new TM. Never got that yet. All right, here's a Torkoal. There's a Magmar. All my old school, you know, Gen 1 fans. Yeah, Magmar is back in the game, so that's a, you know, it's a big deal to some. It looks like there's a Magby. So I'm kind of like running into them because, again, some of the sprites look the same. Like the color scheme is not that different from like other ones. Alright, this isn't shiny. So let's alright, let's just keep looking. And no, nothing here. I think that Diglett has Arena Trap, but I don't think it works against flying types, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's how it works. Like, it wouldn't work on those specifically. I'm just hoping that I'm not going around in circles. Alright, there's a Slowbro? Is that Galarian? That looks Galarian. Yeah, it's definitely Galarian. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Ether. More cool items. Oh, that was a Survivor. Such a cool name for a mon. Actually a good design too, but fortunately it's not a great Pokemon. Now if I had an evolution, then, you know, then we're talking. Alright, there's, oh, nothing over here. Let's fly to another spot then. Alright, so there's no fire over there, There's one over here. We could try this then. Alright, so let's fly to the side. And there's actually a there's an outbreak over here too, so that's something we might want to visit. I mean, the unfortunate thing is that our picnic buff right now is for fire types. So I mean, even with the outbreak, I don't think it's gonna work to get you know a shiny going for that specific you know Pokemon. But then again, I mean, it is an outbreak, so you never know. You know. Looks like a Minun. All right. Let's challenge this. And I don't know. Again, like I'm just trying to see if we can get these. You know, maybe a Den shiny. I never like encountered any of those before, but it'd be great. It'd be really really cool. Okay, this is a. Oh, it's a Plusle. Yeah, this looks like a regular colored one, so. Oh, it's mine then. Okay. Wow, double intimidate. Okay. Alright. There's no reason to battle it. I mean, it's kind of a waste. So unfortunately with 3 dens, no shiny, which is, you know, again, which is perfectly fine. There is also an alternative way, that's the word I'm looking for, alternative way to hunt as well. Alright, so let's go. I'm really interested in this. Oh wait, there's like a whole bunch. There's like one over here. There's one on that side. All right, let's set this one as a destination because since this one is very close, we'll just fly there. No biggie, right? You know, I never knew that was up there. My first time finding it. All right, this will land here. I thought that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm lost. Oh, you know what? It's probably in the cave. Okay, so where does the cave start then? Is the question. I think the cave might start down here somewhere. Okay, yep, right there. Alright, so if we go inside... No, it doesn't go there. That's very strange. Alright, we might just have to fly there. Alright, let's fly to this spot, to the cavern. Well, yeah, cavern, hence the word cavern, so that's where the cave is. That makes sense. And now we are here where we need to be for the outbreak. Alright, so here's the wild Duraludon. Is this the shiny? No, it's not. You know, I don't know what the shiny one looks like, actually. There's a lot of them here, though. I will say that. It's definitely a lot. So one way of doing it is to... you could battle everything, or you can kind of like reset the spawns. So like just by doing that, you can just kind of like set up a picnic, and then as they all disappear, you can kind of like just go in and out, in and out, in and out. And as you can see, there's going to be a brand new spawn of Duraludons. There's only 2. I don't know why there's only 2. I want more than 2. Okay, there we go. I guess slowly but surely they'll start spawning again. Yeah, but the goal is to get, you know, that different sprite to pop out. And again, with these outbreaks, you have a really good chance of spotting one that, you know, that looks a little different. And also, like, you know, if you're like trying to spawn for like TMs and you need like, you know, certain Pokemon as well, this is a good way of farming. You can kind of like go to an outbreak and you can KO some of the mons, and then and yeah, like you could, you know, get some of the pieces. Attack him. Oh, I was like, why aren't you attacking him? So if your Pokemon does not attack him, in case you didn't know, then that means that it's probably going to be a shiny, because there's like a mechanic in the game where it automatically knows, like, you know, you don't want to accidentally KO a you know, a shiny, because you end up losing it. So I think that's pretty good for the game that they didn't add that feature to shinies. Wait, what? What happens to my... Oh, did it? Oh, it was getting beat up. Oh, I'm so sorry. Alright. Instant, get out there. There we go. Yeah, Incineroar should be able to take them. Hey, Instant, come on, wake up. Go after him. There we go. Yeah, so you could do this and just get like a whole bunch of KOs. The only thing is that after a while, when you KO everything, you will run out. They will run out of spawns at some point, and then you know, the Duraludons will stop spawning, and then that will end the outbreak. So, you know, you don't want to KO too many of them. I think the max is like 120 or something like that. Got some Elekid's over here too. Drillbur. Yeah, so again, there's no odd looking ones. But the good thing about these outbreaks is that they do what you call it? Like, they do spawn at a much higher rate, which is really good. And then at some point, what else happens is that, you know, as you're hunting, as you can see, it says the number of Duraludon in the outbreak is going down. So that means that you fought, like, you know, over like 20 or I think 30 or something like that. But there's like a certain count that that the game registers, and as you're counting, as they're counting, or you know, maybe you're counting yourselves based on the amount of KOs. Over time, you know, you'll end up, you know, again, once you KO a certain amount, then, you know, hold on, what was that? Then, you know, the spawns will eventually stop, as mentioned earlier. So, we're gonna set up a picnic just to reset the spawns, because we didn't see any shiny ones. So we do want the new batch of their Lunons to kind of like pop up. It's cool. There's Excadrill over here. Drillbur. Is it? No, it's Drillbur, right? Drillbur. That makes sense. Drillbur, right? Drillbur, yeah. Alright. That one looked a little darker. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I think that the sprite is a little darker than usual for the Duraludons. I got some Electabuzz. I remember one of my favorite episodes of Pokemon was when it was Electabuzz. It was that episode with Electabuzz and Scyther, and they, like, every time they saw red, they just like beat the crap out of each other. I thought that was like pretty amazing. Like you have an electric type going against a flying type, and yet like, you know, Scyther can like hold its ground, so to speak. Alright, so nothing different over here. Alright, so we'll set up another picnic. And again, this is just to reset the spawns. In case you're wondering why I was doing that. And when you reset the spawns, it's not the exact same Duraludons that's coming out that were there before. It's completely different ones, new stats, new you know, maybe different ability, new gender, like all of that stuff is new. The stats, the IVs, the EVs, everything is just different. So what I kind of like to do sometimes just KO like a few of them, just to get an idea as to like if more would spawn after. Okay. And we still have a whole bunch over here. Another way, even without picnicking, is you can kind of just like move out, and as you can see, like the Duraludons are kind of like disappearing. And then when you go back, like that also resets the spawns as well. Like these aren't going to be the same ones that were here before, so that's just another way of kind of like resetting the spawn as well. Like that does work. Alright, I think this, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I think it's more of a white, or like I don't remember the color. Yeah, 8 minutes left. This is a lot of them. Let's just walk into this one. No. Okay, so this one isn't shiny. Nothing behind us is. Alright, set up another picnic. And we'll just reset. I mean, unfortunately, it's kind of like, I mean, we're kind of wasting our picnic buff in a sense because of this outbreak. But again, outbreaks are good. Like, I don't mind, you know, hunting outbreaks because you get, like, you have a chance of, you know, getting a shiny. Like, it's very likely. And that's why, you know, they have these outbreaks where, you know, you could see a whole bunch of them spawn, and you know, at some point, it's very likely that, you know, you could. I was gonna say, mine is really dark. But I think the shiny mine is green. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's see here. So I may not have to set up a picnic. Back up. Okay, we can reset like that. So either picnic or just like kind of like moving out of view. Again, both of them works just the same. The thing is that I'm not sure about, like, I'm hoping that it's noticeably different, the shiny, that is. Like, this one looks like a different shade. Let's see. No, it's not. Yeah, sometimes like the glare of like a cave or like the, I guess the exterior, like wherever you are, like there's like a certain glare that's on the Pokemon, like based on like the lighting, and it may look a little different, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a shiny one. Hence the, you know, what just happened. All right, so let's move out and let's move back. I was gonna say, wow, we're getting like no spawns. It'd be great for one to just like pop up like right now. That'd be like, you know, so amazing. Like right this instant. No? You just don't want to pop up? Don't want to show up? Okay. Yeah, none of these look discolored, right? So, alright, let's just back up. Take a step back, take a step back, take a step back. Alright, let's go back in. And then also, I've mentioned this on like a previous video that I've done shiny hunting. So if you're like running around like max speed, like on your Pokemon, like on your Koraidon or Miraidon, whatever it is that you're using, doesn't matter which game, but like, you know, as you're running, if you're like kind of like running out of the spot, is this it? No, I don't think so. Let's test it. No, it's not. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, what happens is that it does, the game for whatever reason does take a little bit longer to register a Pokemon to spawn. So that's why I'm kind of like, you know, walking, like I'm a little slow. Like I'm taking my time in a sense. Like I'm allowing the game to, you know, to spawn whatever, you know, it has to. Alright, so there's nothing here that looks apart. Okay. Sub picnic. And again, either way is fine. But yeah, you could just keep doing this until the shiny pops up, and you have to hope that whatever your time frame is, like whatever your clock says, you know, that the outbreak doesn't, you know, disperse. Oh, you know what? I didn't even save yet. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. So another thing with outbreaks, you know, if you do decide to, you know, shiny hunt, it is best to save, in my opinion. Especially before, you know, you probably go into the outbreak. Only because, you know, when you do save, and then go back into the game, then the same Pokemon that you saved at that place will then spawn. Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. You know, I thought the shiny one was like gold or something. I'm just hoping that the sprites aren't like so similar that it's gonna be like crazy hard to see. Like I hope that there's like a noticeable difference. Like all these have like white, well, kind of like grayish bodies with like bluish black claws, kind of. Like I'm hoping that the claws like change color, or like maybe like, you know, the red thing on its head, like kind of like that spot, so to speak. Like maybe that's different. Like I'm hoping that a Pokemon like this has a noticeable difference, where, you know, you see the shiny and you'll know immediately, like, oh snap, like there's the shiny. But with a Pokemon like this, I don't know if that's the case. I'm really not too sure. Let me see something. Like, I think a shiny one is probably... Like, it might be, like, a little lighter. Like, I think it's noticeably lighter. Pretty sure it is. Like, all these are dark, kind of. Like, the claws are dark. But I think, like, the lighter one, it's like a light blue, I believe. But these are all, like, dark blue. Okay. Back out. And go back in. No, it says I'm running. Like, they spawn out, like, really quick. But if I stand still, then they're gonna start coming in pretty quickly. I mean, I thought this one was a little lighter. No. Man, this outbreak is pretty greedy. And this is like, not for nothing, this is kind of what it takes just to, it's almost like a bragging right. Like, you know, it's really just to say, oh snap, I have a different looking Pokemon than everyone else. But there are some Pokemon that do look really, really cool. That do have like shiny, like, you know, shiny sprites that has like a different color, like, and the color just gives it like this, it just makes the Pokemon look even more amazing than it already is. Ooh, Rotom. See, never know what you'll run into. I remember back in the day, like, Rotom was like one of those, like, it was pretty hard to get. Now it's just like, you know, flying around in the wild, minding its own business, so to speak. Yeah, still nothing yet. I mean, and another thing about, you know, shiny hunting, I think I mentioned this before in another video, but it does take some patience. Because I remember I kind of started the whole shiny hunting thing way back when. There was Pokemon, oh my gosh, Let's Go Eevee? That's kind of like where I got the whole, like, I guess, hunting itch, so to speak. And I guess, you know, when I started playing that and I saw, like, the shiny out, you know, in the overworld, and it was sparkly, and I just, like, fell in love with it immediately. I thought it was the most amazing thing that I've seen in a video game for years. And because of that, like, I just kind of, like, always wanted to, like, hunt shinies as a result, which is why, like, even stuff like this, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, like, I could hunt for, like, hours and hours, and I would, like, you know, like, it wouldn't bother me too much. It's kind of like therapeutic in a sense. It's just, I don't know. I guess, you know, if you have a niche for it, then, you know, something that you like to do, then it's not too bad, right? Alright, I'm gonna step back and let's make that one disappear. Let's get some new spawns going. Thing is that is very specific though. That's an odd looking minor. Okay, it's not shiny. Now, other games, what you did was you would KO like a whole bunch of them in a row, and then at some point, um, the shiny one would just kind of like, spawn out of nowhere. I mean, crazy enough though, like even if I did, like if I KO'd all of these, right? Let's say I decided to do that. There is also another place where there's another outbreak somewhere that has this same Pokemon. So, like, I'm not really losing out per se. It's just that in this area, obviously, if I don't find it, then it just wouldn't be here. But in like other games, like in the past, like you would hear like kind of like a certain like ping, and then you'd know like immediately, oh snap, there's a shiny, and then you would just kind of like look around for it. Like you wouldn't even have to like search too hard, but you knew that it was in the vicinity. So like a game like Arceus, in that game, you would just hear like the notification as you're just kind of like walking, and then once you hear it, you just knew like there was a shiny that was nearby. So you could just turn your camera, you can kind of like look, all right, it says the number of the outbreak is getting lower. So now at this point, I think this is like we reached a point where we're at like the highest chance of it spawning, I believe. That's how it works. I haven't hunted like this in a while, so please bear with me. But again, going back to the ping, sorry, the ADD kicked in. Like you would again, you would hear the ping, and then you would just, kind of like look around, and you would just know that the shiny is there, and you would just see it. Unfortunately, they didn't add it to this game. I think they should have. I don't think it's, I mean, let's say it's a big deal to me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a deal. Like, it does matter. It does matter. I wouldn't say it's a big deal, but, it doesn't matter. Like, it does make a difference. Because, you could just kind of like be wandering and flying in the air, and then let's say that, you're not paying attention. There's like a shiny that's like right under you, and then you miss it and you don't see it. Then, you kind of miss your opportunity. That kind of sucks. Versus, you're flying in a game like Arceus, and then you hear the ping, you're just like, okay, I'm going to stop flying, and I'm just going to land. And then, before you know it, you'll just, be right next to the Pokemon. And then you're able to battle it, catch it, whatever. So I just wish that was kind of like, something that they could have like added to like the update to this game. And I don't think it's an easy, I don't think it's a hard like thing to do. Like I think it's a simple update. Like the game is, I mean they do a whole bunch of patches like all the time to like fix glitches and things like that. I think to add something like a notification sound when the shiny pops up is like, I think that's a, kind of like a plus, like something that they should add to the game. This one looks a little different, right? Let's see. No, it's not. Yeah, so yeah, so that ain't it. Alright, let's reset everything. Like, I don't mind, like, resetting picnics and then going back in, going back out, going back in, going back out. Like, this is one way of doing it. Both ways work, I believe. Like, I think just going, outside the spawn into the spawn, like, that works just as effectively. Again, I could be wrong, but I think both ways is just as effective, so. would be nice to, catch it. Question is, what Pokeball should I catch it in? Is the question. This looks a little lighter. Let's hit the save button. I think this might be it. Let's see. I think this is it. I could be wrong. Oh my god, I'm wrong. That's embarrassing. Oh, come on. I really thought that this was it. Man, that's so unfortunate. It's the thing, like, all of these Pokemon, and not one of them are shiny? No, not one. Alright, no big deal. We'll just reset. I'm sure at this point our picnic buff is gone. So that whole fire type thing that we was looking for before, that's clearly a dub. Not gonna happen. Music is kind of cool. But to think, like, at this point, like, we've literally encountered, well, I wouldn't say encountered, that's, I mean, I guess, kind of encountered, like, we've seen at least over 150 Duraludons at this point, right? So, I think that's a fair number. And every single one of them are different. And that's another thing I like about this game. Like, every Pokemon is not the same. Like, you could, face someone online and it's a mirror match, so to speak. But your stats are definitely not always going to be exactly the same. Although there's ways of manipulating your stats, like, when you capture it, like, it's probably not going to be the exact same Pokemon as that other person's. Like, there's a very slim chance of that. But with all of these, Pokemon that, we kind of see, like, every single one of them are different. Like, I think that's really, really amazing. Or even if they put, like, kind of like a shiny mark on top of it. Like, just something, like, that notifies us, like, oh, wow, here's the shiny. I mean, granted, like, if it's a different color, then obviously that's, hey. No, that's not it. His hand was, like, sparkling because of the glare. No. I was going to check that one, but... Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not gonna fight it. It's not worth it. Wait, what? I was gonna say I can't set up the picnic. What's so different about being down there? Oh, I guess the table was sloped or whatever. Yeah, you can't set a picnic if the table is, like, slouching or if it's on, like, a slant. Makes sense. All the stuff is gonna fall off the table. So again, it is all about patience. Patience is the name of the game. But I will guarantee you that at some point, you will encounter the shiny. Now, is that to say this is the best method? I mean, it's very, like, it's a good method. Like, it's not, like, the worst. Like, I've seen other bad methods. Like, I think the Masuna method is god-awful. hatching all those eggs, walking around, and like that's like pretty annoying. You have to get like a Pokemon from like a different language, and I mean, I'll tell you this: shiny hunting has come a long way. It really has. In case you're wondering what I just mentioned, like the Masuda method. So what that is when you take, it's pretty much you're hatching, Pokemon eggs, and they have like, you know, um, you have. What just happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, you take like, these eggs, so to speak, and you're pretty much having your Pokemon make babies, essentially. And sometimes, the babies, depending on, how, how much eggs you hatch, at some point, you can hatch a shiny that way. That, I believe, took forever to do. Like, I would never forget, there was, I think it was in Pokemon Shield. I was trying to get a shiny Litten. Actually, I think this might be the one that I currently have. But I was, shiny hunting for a Litten, and it's not a Pokemon that you can get in the wild. And I had to like hatch eggs, and I would never forget like in hatching, the Littens. I think it took me like real time. It took me like at least like a week and a half, like turning the game on, turning the game off. Like I did a lot of resets that way. And this was like, even hours of like hatching eggs. I remember I was up to egg like 700 and whatever the number was. And like that was like really frustrating. Like that was very time consuming. Only because, it's just the amount of time it takes to, you have to have a certain amount of steps. And, once you have that amount of steps, then, they'll say, okay, now your Pokemon is ready to have an egg, and then you have to collect it from the daycare, and it was just a whole big process, and I really hated it as much as I wanted to get the shinies. Like, I feel like the game has definitely evolved, so that you definitely don't have to use that method anymore. Now, it's not to say that it wasn't effective, because there was one time where I was shiny hunting, and it took me like 8 eggs, and I got the shiny. So it's give or take, like um, it's really depending on whatever your odds are. It's just weird though, because I mean we've encountered a lot of these already, and I'm just kind of surprised that we didn't really see one yet. Now again, like these things do take time. I'm not gonna lie, they do take time. But I mean, I've done some streams where I would kind of like do this for like hours. Let me not say that. At least 2 hours, and unfortunately, like I wouldn't get to see a shiny spawn. But then there were other streams where I would see, like, I would get like 4 shinies. Like, it really depends on, I guess, just how the game feels that day. Like, do you want a shiny to spawn? Do you not want it to spawn? Like, there's no like button configuration that you could put in, like a left left right, or left right, up down left right AB. There's like none of that. There's no like Konami code or Capcom code. however you want to phrase it. Alright, I'm just doing this to reset. Ooh, is that Electros? I think the darker one is shiny. Yeah, that's a light one. I'm really interested in this shiny though because the evolution is a brand new Pokemon. I'm actually interested in using that evolution as well. This one looks a little lighter. No, it's also dark. Like I'm looking for like a kind of like a light blue claw. I think that's what it's gonna be. All right. Let's up another picnic. Oh, you know what too? I think what works is making a sandwich. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I forgot how to do it though. There was like, wait, yes, I want to. Yeah, there was like a certain sandwich you could make with like certain like herba mysticas and like. Let me see. Let me just look it up real quick. Picnic sandwich recipe for shinies. Yeah, so I think like for steel, you need a salty and a sweet for encounter. But there was also like a different way too. Like you could do, I think for steel you need like a hamburger. That's crazy how like nothing is spawning here. Like there was a specific way. I don't want to like get caught up in like researching this thing and then there's like one that just spawns like right in front of me and I miss it. It's crazy. So like even when this game first came out, I'm pretty sure I saw a shiny, and unfortunately, as I was walking, like it triggered into I guess into like a movie scene, and then I ended up losing the shiny. I was like livid. But I guess it just wasn't meant to be. Nope, these aren't it, these aren't it, these aren't it, these aren't it. Alright, let's go all the way over here. And let's reset the spawns. Yeah, we're okay with this. Patience is the name of the game, my friends. It's all about being patient. I mean, what could probably expedite this is if we did make a sandwich. You know, let's just try it. Let's just try and make a sandwich. Alright. So for steel, it's 3 servings of hamburger. I don't even know if I have that. I have 4. Okay. Let's try that. And any 2. I think any 2. It just can't be sweet and something. So using any 2 sour does not work on those types. So I would say like a bitter and a spicy maybe. Alright, let's try that. Alright, alright, so hamburger there, hamburger there, hamburger in the middle, and let's just throw this somewhere over there. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got 3 burgers. So hopefully this works. Hopefully this would give us what we need. We'll definitely get the sparkling in the title power for the steel type. I'm not sure about the encounter. I'm hoping for the encounter. It's probably not going to be, but we'll see. Alright, so we got, here we go. Sparkling title item drop. What is that? Oh my gosh. Item drop? I don't even know like why that's a thing. Item drop power. This looks a little sheen. Oh. No, it's not. So unfortunate. Oh, whoops. So, I mean, normally you would want encounter power. Encounter power is like the best buff you can get with shinies. When hunting like this, essentially. Because the more encounters you get, and then also okay. Yeah, like the encounters are going to change like all of these other Pokemon, and all you will see is like steel types, essentially. So I mean, we have the sandwich buff for this one's huge. It's not the one we want. Now, what I will say is that it's likely that all of these that we're facing might have titles as well. Let's try this one. This one looks a little different. Alright, it's not. Alright. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that they're all it's a certain there has to be a noticeable difference. Like, I think, like, again, the hands have to be like a light blue or something like that instead of a dark color. Should be easy to see though. I just think it's just gonna show up out of nowhere. At some point, of course. I mean, sometimes the unfortunate thing is that you could be shiny hunting for like one thing, and then a random shiny pops up, but it's like a different Pokemon. Like that's happened to me like many, many times. Like I could be shiny hunting for this, and then you randomly see like a shiny like Magneton like pop up here, and be like, oh, well, look at that. Not looking for you, but you know, for whatever reason, that's the shiny that we end up getting. That happens. I wouldn't say a lot, but it does happen frequently. It's pretty unfortunate because you know I think the game like out of fairness could like you know like it should register that okay you're grinding, and over time like I think there should be like a time limit. Like okay you know this guy has grinded for so long in the same exact spot. What is he doing? Why is he doing it? And now, look at all these electric types. It's wild. But I think, like, in the interest of fairness, like, you know, to spawn a shiny should be kind of like your reward for, you know, your patience and you know, the increase in playing time, so to speak. And just gotta find it, man. Like, I will say, it will show up. It will show up. The $1,000,000 question is just when. But yo, listen, like if you haven't already, like, you know, if you're watching and you know you've gained some knowledge, listen, again, thank you so much for you know coming on. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you know, please do so. I mean, that would be a great time to do it, even as you know the hunting is going on. Listen, I mean, as soon as as soon as we do get that shiny though, like, please hit that subscribe button. Definitely go a long way. And I'll add more, you know, content, more videos that are like this. Shiny hunting, getting some outbreaks. Man. So the thing, there was just like 15 or like 20 of them. I mean, we must have reset it like 20 times already, so like we've passed like at least like 300, maybe 400 of them. We KO'd about 50 of them already, so I mean, you know, the more you do this, I mean, eventually you're gonna see that ever so wanted shiny, that juicy shiny, so to speak. It's all over here by his little lonesome. Alright, I predict that a shiny Pokemon is going to spawn within the next 5 minutes. That is my bold prediction. I just wanted to KO that thing. so within the next 5 minutes, we're going to see a shiny. It's a bold prediction, I know. And I'm not doing anything different. Wait, what? Oh! I just threw my Pokeball at it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to attack it. Like auto, like, you know, like auto attack. That's what I meant to do. Go this way, go back. You've just encountered at least, and this is just a guesstimate, at least 500 of them. I'm not even exaggerating. See how we look. Alright, it's 20 more minutes with our shiny, sparkling power. Nope, I'm just gonna turn around and I'm gonna look. Oh, I thought that Rotom was a shiny Rotom. But it was not. I'm just gotta stand still as well. See, the unfortunate thing is if we've missed the sprite that looks different this whole time and it was exactly the same. Like, I'm pretty sure that it has to look a little different. Like, I think this one looks a little different. This one's a little lighter. Nope, that ain't it. I don't know, Ensign. Maybe it's afraid of you. Maybe that's why it's not showing up for us. Maybe because I have Incineroar in the front. Okay, I have an idea. Let's put... No, let's not put Metagross there. Put Iron Man in front. Our Iron Hands. No. Alright, so the Outbreak is still effective, as you can see. And I'm about 1 more minute away from my prediction. Because I said within the next 5 minutes. And I think I have like less than a minute to go. Would have been great, but I don't know, it's funny, like I would never forget, like there was a Dratini that I was like hunting for, and I predicted, like I was like, you know what, within the last 10 seconds of like, I guess it was like an outbreak, I'm gonna see a shiny one, and like that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately for this case, it doesn't look like it. Again, I mean, I could be wrong, but, you know, again, you never know. I mean, you know, it might just, you know, might just end up seeing it. Yeah, so maybe not 5 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. Who knows? This one looks a little lighter. Not light enough, though. Okay. How about up here? Here we go. And I didn't mean like, you know, in-game time or anything. I mean, I just meant like actual, like, you know, we're streaming, and I meant like 5 minutes of stream. So, guess my prediction was wrong. No big deal. Get him. Ooh, this one looks a little. No, that ain't it. Yeah, so if I KO them, then what happens is it will eventually end the outbreak. But the good thing is that there's another outbreak that's going on with the exact same Pokemon as well. So, you know, the only thing is that the time limit, in a sense, is actually up until the next day. Like, and Pokemon registers it as like 12 midnight, so to speak. So I do kind of like have like an hour left. No, I am curious though. Let me just check my boxes real quick. I think I have an evolution. Like, I think I evolved it. And I have the evolution. I'm pretty sure I do. If I'm not mistaken. Like, it's here somewhere. Like, I'm pretty sure I have the evolution of this. I just don't know if I trained it yet. I probably did. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I never... I mean, I know I caught it. I just don't know if I have a shiny one. I thought I do, though. I'm pretty sure I have a shiny one. Yep. Alright, so this is... Yeah, I do have a shiny one. Alright, so let's just see how it looks. Yeah, so it's a little lighter. Yeah, it's a little lighter. Actually, I'm crazy. I could actually check my Pokédex. Oh, I didn't even catch everything yet. I'm missing like 2 Pokemon. Alright, that's something I have to do at some point. Where is it? Here it is. Details. Alright, so this is the normal one. That's the shiny one. So the shiny one is a little light blue. Like, this is the dark blue. That's the ones that we've been seeing. And the shiny one is like a lighter blue. And it has like a white kind of like top. So that's kind of like what's going to give it away. Like, if we see like a white hair, so to speak, if we want to call it that, then that's like one way of knowing that we have a shiny. So that's an easier way of kind of like seeing a shiny spawn. So we just have to look at like the top of its hats, or the hair on its head, so to speak. That red kind of like thing that's like at the top. So if we see a white, then we know that that's our shiny. But again, like, I wish that there was like some type of other notification, like, you know, pling. That'd be great. So now we don't have to really like KO anything or... Oh. Yeah, like we don't really have to KO another one to see, like, to kind of like test it and see if it's shiny. We kind of have an idea like what the shiny does look like. And we have 11 more minutes. But this just goes to show, like, you know, the difference between an encounter power, like sandwich, because that encounter power definitely increases your chances by a lot. Like, you're pretty much like guaranteed to see the shiny in a sense. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Like, I wonder if it's gonna pop up like in the middle of the whole bunch, or if it's like gonna like pop up in the wall or something. I'm hoping it doesn't do that. Hi, little lonely one over here. Thing is that it has to be like around this neighborhood though, because this is where the outbreak is. So, hi, Electros. All right, game. You know you want to spawn it. Come on. Maybe if we twirl around. No. Now I'm busy. No. That's not gonna do it. Let's head back over here. Nope. Red here. Red here, red here, red here. Red here. I want those other Pokemon to move. Like, those things are annoying. Red here, red here. Still red here. I wonder if there's anything over here. No. Just a bunch of other stuff. And the Rotom. The Rotom is moving with us. So patient. Man, I do gotta say, like, for an outbreak, this is taking mighty long. But the question is, will it be all worth it? And the answer, my friends, is a big O-Y-E yes. Yes, I did say Y-E, yes. Oh, I thought this was it. Yo, this Electabuzz got me. You know what, just for that, you're gonna get knocked out. Yo, I was about to scream. I thought that was it. Yo. The way that it popped up, it was like so discolored. Oh my goodness. Like, that really had me. That was such a tease. Oh my goodness, that was such a tease. I can't believe I did that. How much more time we got? 6 more minutes. Okay. And that's just a sandwich. That's just for the sandwich buff. So, again, we got the sparkling, got the title. We just don't have the encounter. So, I mean, I'm hoping that the one that we do get, it is You know, it does have a title as well. Those are also very rare. To to get a title on your Pokemon. Um, all right, let's picnic. Let's the picnic. I don't want to see another Electabuzz. Like, that was such a tease. The way that it popped up right next to those two. Like, that wasn't great at all. It was not fun. Nope, 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 nope. Man, this is even with a sandwich, though. I mean, it'd be pretty unfortunate if we can't get it within the sandwich mealtime. Man, it just would have been nice to have that ping. I mean, then we could just kind of like keep our eyes closed and then. Oh, you're right. I can't set up a picnic while riding a Pokemon. I mean, why would I want to do that? Here we go. Would you say that we've went through 1,000 Pokemon at this point? I think so. And not for nothing. I mean, the reality is that sometimes like you're gonna encounter thousands of Pokemon and not see a shiny. Like, and this is with I do have a shiny charm that increases my chances. So, I mean, listen, like I have, you know, have a good shot. So many electric types over here. A little bit more spawning. I thought this was it. It wasn't. Man, this is wild. I'm starting to see some bigger ones though. Maybe if I blew a whistle, like, yo, hi. Oh no, that just calls them. Alright, I want you to chase me. I want you to tell your boy to spawn. That's what I want you to do. Tell your shiny boy to spawn. Nope. That ain't me either. I think it's kind of wild that we haven't encountered one shiny yet, though. Like, even if it wasn't this, like, I mean, I thought by now we would see at least, like, even if it was like an Excadrill or like a, I don't know, Elekid or Electabuzz or something, like, we should have seen a shiny by now. Right? I mean, I would think. How are we doing on time? 44 seconds. Wow. Used up a whole sandwich. It's pretty crazy. Don't know if the sandwich is going to give us the buff, though. So unfortunately, we might not get it with a title. It doesn't like we'll get it with a title, but I'm sure one is going to spawn. Still trusting the game. Still trusting the game. Oh, well, that ends that. So, no more sandwich buff. This is just, essentially, this is just, outbreak odds with the shiny charm. It is a pretty, I wouldn't say it's a hard shiny to get. I mean, but the encounter rate is probably not the highest. Maybe I just had to fly. Who knows? Like, I always thought that there was going to be, like, an algorithm where, you know, you put in, like, you know, like an input or something and, you know, maybe press, like, the A button, like, 10 times in a row. Like, it's just something, like, that's, like, out of the ordinary that would give you, like, a shiny to, like, kind of, like, spawn. Like, I kind of wish that they had that. But that would kind of be an exploit, which is, you know, it's not like the best method, like, you know, because once one person finds out, everyone finds out, like that kind of thing. Man, this is wild. This is the true grind of shiny hunting. And what I will say is that, like, even when I hunt, as grindy as it is, as time consuming, like, I think at the end of the day it's kind of like all worth it. So it's not like, you know, the worst thing to, you know, kind of like, you know, just sit back and just be patient, because that juicy shiny will pop up. You hear me? The juicy shiny will pop up. Just not yet. Oh, man. Come on. All right. Show me that juicy shiny. Show it to me. Where is it? Gotta be over here somewhere. It's gonna spawn, like, right here in the middle. I'm gonna see it. You just watch. Bold prediction. Nothing yet. Patience is a virtue, my friends. It will happen. You gotta believe. Alright. Come on, land. Boom. Where is it? Where is it? Show it to me. It's here somewhere. I know it wants to spawn. I mean, come on. You know you want to be on my team. You know, sometimes you just have to speak life into the game. And then the game hears you. And then before you know it, like, the shiny just pops up and says, oh, you know what? Here I am, sir. Please capture me. If I climbed up this wall. No. I thought I was gonna see more spawn, like, from right there. Guess I was wrong. Where is my white-haired shiny going to be? Whoa! Dribbler. Dribbler is like, yo, I want to be on your team. Come on, come on, come on. Where are you? No, I think you're one picnic away. I think that's what it is. You're one picnic away. Okay. It's gonna show up. Here it comes. Where is it going to show up though? Is it gonna be on the right side or the left side of the screen? I think it's going to be on the right side because I'm right. No. Not yet. It's not necessarily no. It's not yet. Okay. Alright, so video game. Oh, Pokemon Scarlet. I command you to spawn me a shiny this instant. I'm going to count to 10. And you're going to spawn. Oh, wait. No phone. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to count to 10. And you're going to spawn. Oh, shiny. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Okay, that didn't work. Oh. I mean, I tried. Beat him up. Hey, Metagross just leveled up. Congratulations. You're now level 58. A few. Man, this is wild. Like, I mean, I do want to get some matches in too. Like an hour and like 40 minutes in. And still nothing. Something else just leveled up. That's fine. Doesn't matter what you think. Ella kid. Cool. I didn't realize when it made that spark it was like orange or red. I thought it was blue. Man, I will say, like, the game is being very greedy. It's being so stingy. Alright, let's knock this one out. Again, I mean, I do have this shiny charm, so like I like even if there was like a way to equip it or something, like I know it's a key item. Obviously, it's not like, you know, the way to do it, but come on, man. It's taking you so long. You know you want to be on the team, and you know it's not like in the box. I mean, the other shiny that I had was from Pokemon Shield, and that one I just got. You know, I just traded that one through home and just evolved it. Don't know, y'all. It's not looking good for your boy. Ain't looking good for your boy King. So unfortunate. What are you doing? Taking selfies? Yo. It's a Pokemon game, my dude. This guy's like taking selfies. There's like a whole bunch of like dangerous Pokemon out here. And he's just like, oh, hey, look at me. I made it. Like, dude, yo. Seriously. Let's do another picnic. I'm not gonna make it a sandwich though. Actually, let's see if we can make a sandwich. My, wow, what did I just do? Yeah, let's make it a sandwich. It's not gonna be like one of those shiny sandwiches though. Although, I have a method to my madness. Okay. Let's see. Encounter power grass. Or even if it's like dragon. Like if it's dragon or steel, like either works for encounter power. Because this specific Pokemon is a dual type, so it's steel and dragon type. I just don't know if I have enough. Yeah, I just don't know if I have enough ingredients. This is ghost, fire. Oh, look at that fire. But it has to say encounter power. Alright, so this is dragon. This is level 2 dragon. Okay, so let's make this one. Yeah, we'll make this one. So we'll notice the difference between encounter power. Let's just throw the burger on top. Some onions. Some watercress. Let's put one on top. And let's just throw that away. And put it back. It's a good thing we don't need the top part of the bread because sometimes that ruins the sandwich and everything falls off and then that messes up the buff. Oh, it's spicy. Interesting. Alright. So we got catching steel and encounter power dragon. So this should help us get more encounters. How wild would it be if, after all this time, shiny like popped up immediately? Counter Power Dragon. This is level 2. Now, it's not to say that the shiny ones are going to come out, but we have more encounters, so... Joe Burr looked kind of funny. Oh, how I missed the sound. Like, the unfortunate thing is that the ping comes in as you go into battle. But that shouldn't count. Like, it should be like in the overworld. Like, I should see like the sparkle as it, as it appears. It's more that's spawning over here. Maybe if I just keep whistling. Do I have your attention? Oh great Duraludons. Man, can't find it. It's gotta be here somewhere. Question is, when will it show up? No. Imagine the level of patience. We're almost 2 hours in, guys. Guess how much shinies we got? In case you just got one. 0! We haven't seen any shinies yet. Not one. It's one of those streams. The true grind of shiny hunting. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to like just throw out the the iron hands and once just beat something up. At the 2 hour mark, I'm going to just KO everything. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna KO all of them. Because this spot is just, what? Unfortunately for us, maybe it just was not meant to be. If I threw some sparkle over y'all, the one would spawn. Maybe that will work. Doesn't seem like it. Why are you guys shaking over here? What's wrong with y'all? What's your deal? Nothing. Okay. I just felt like shaking. And they're like dancing, they're like styling on me. This Joltik looks a little discolored. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the shiny? You gotta be kidding me. I think it is the shiny. That's the shiny. You gotta be kidding me. Out of all that, yo. You're going into a quick ball. Oh my goodness, the Joltik. Of course. Why would I be shiny hunting and get this? Really? And attaching Pokemon. Oh my goodness. I was like, out of everything that was discolored, really? You, Joltik? Come on now. Almost 2 hours in. Yo, that is embarrassing. That really is embarrassing. No way. That did not just happen. Yo, guys, yo, chat, yo, we just got a shiny, yo. A shiny Joltik. Like, yo, mind you, we have Encounter Power Dragon on 2. And the shiny Pokemon we get is a Joltik. Yo, come on, game. Why are you doing this to me? You know we have to save, right? We gotta save this. Yo, we gotta save that. That little itty bitty bug. I'm so, like, flabbergasted. Like, look at this thing. This little itty bitty thing. It was like hopping around earlier. And that's the shiny we get. That's unbelievable. You know, I will say though, like, there have been times where I've gotten shinies back to back. Could it be that in this video, the same thing will happen? Could it be? I mean, could we actually see back to back shinies? I mean, how great, how awesome would that be? Like, that would be amazing for content, right? I mean, back to back shinies. Like, if one, like, spawned within, like, the next 2 minutes, I would consider that back to back. I can't believe this little shrimp of a Pokemon. It's not a shrimp, actually. I mean, it's a bug, but... and they do have an actual shrimp Pokemon, so to speak, but... I can't... I can't believe that out of everything that was shiny, it was that. And like I said, like, you know, you could shiny hunt for one thing and then something else pops up. That is the perfect example. Perfect example. That was unbelievable. Wow. That was insane. Imagine if, like, we see another shiny, but it was, like, again, like a different Pokemon. Can you imagine that? Then I would lose my mind. I would lose it. Like, I feel like one of these... Okay. Like, I thought that the Elekid looked a little... kind of like light, dark, in a sense. Light, dark, that doesn't make sense. But you know what I mean. You know, how likely is it that in this cave, this isn't the only spot that these things spawn? Like, could it be that they actually spawn up here as well? I'm just curious to see. Yo, is that a Porygon? Cool. If I only, if you only what? Wow, they actually do spawn up here. Wow, that's insane. Like, imagine if we're up here now and yo, the shiny that we've been looking for is like, it just happens to just be up here. That would be wild. Like, that would be pretty. Yeah, this little hoppity hop hop thing over here. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. No, I didn't mean to do that either. I hope I'm not, like, battle locked, essentially. Like, yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. Thing is that up here, they're not spawning as much, so... I mean, as crazy as it sounds, like, I think the bottom is probably a better spot. Although... you never know. I mean, this one might just be a better place. Because they're still spawning. The only dragon type. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back down. No. Alright, so at this point, it's definitely not considered, like, back-to-back. It's not. I can't believe, out of all of that, we got a little itty-bitty Joltik. Like, I should use that in competitive battles. Just to show you how great this Pokemon is. Joltik. It's wild. Cannot believe that happened. Can't make this stuff up though. But I did tell you that sometimes, you know, when you're shiny hunting, unfortunately, there's a different Pokemon that will end up shiny. Well, being shiny, and it's probably not the mon that you're looking for. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sometimes it, you know, sometimes it does go down like that. I mean, you know, it's the way the cookie crumbles. But as soon as I saw it, like, I noticed that it was discolored, and, you know, again, like, it looked pretty obvious that it was a shiny. Although it was, like, you know, it was kind of like a brighter, kind of purplish. I don't even think it was the eyes that gave it away. I think it was just the fact that, you know, it's different from the ones that we saw from before. It's a lot different. What do we have here? No, why? So mean. Wait, actually, how much more time do we have? Oh, 14 minutes. Okay. So, we're gonna end the shiny hunt in 14 minutes, so to speak. So that's gonna be our time limit. But it's crazy how we have encounter power and we still haven't seen it. Plus the outbreak. Plus the shiny charm. Like, we have everything that's... almost everything. I wouldn't say, like, we have everything. We have almost everything that we need. I'm curious to know, like, if it's actually better to just go up top. can't believe that happened earlier. That's definitely gonna go up as a short. I think I marked it at. Is this it? Yay! We got it! It's the shot. Yo, hit that save button. Oh, I was like, yo, it better not disappear on me. Do not disappear on me. Hi! You're the one I want. Yay! See? That happened quick, right? Let's not even go there. Alright, we're gonna catch you in a quick ball because it didn't take long at all. It happened just like that. Yes, we got it, yo. Duraludon was caught. Yo, shout out to the grind. Yo, let's see the summary. Alright, so we got the shiny. It has a heavy metal as the ability. Okay, so double its weight. And it is a sassy. Okay. It doesn't have a mark, unfortunately, so, you know, that's fine, though. But, yo, we got one! Look at that, man. Finally got one. Alright, we're good to go, right? Yeah, I think we're good to go. Man, now that, my friends, was a true grind of what shiny hunting is all about. Alright, let's go to the portal, and let's try to get a game in. Man, I mean, all this time, like I was hoping to get like a battle in or two, but I mean, my goodness, that was, whew, that was intense. Oh, got cracked the knuckles there. All right, Fist 02. Okay, let's see what we got. We have Mew, Darkrai. Looks like a Blastoise, Metagross. Okay, some cool mons. I kind of like Incineroar here. So is that a good lead though? Maybe Incineroar, Rillaboom. Yeah, I think Rillaboom, Incineroar here. And then I think my Metagross has Earthquake. Yeah, it does. So Earthquake, and maybe I want this in the back. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with this. I don't know what that Darkrai does, so I just be mindful about that. Like, I don't know what it does, but you know, we gotta be very careful with it. I don't know if it's running Trick Room, if it's, you know, I mean, listen, it's a Mew. Mew can learn every move, so we have to watch out for that. I don't know if it's like an attacking one, if it's a support Mew. I have no idea. Alright, Sableye, Darkrai. Alright. Alright, let's see you turn into Darkrai. And let's Parting Shot. Gravity? Yo. Really? That's how we're playing? Okay. That's fine. I'm asleep for one turn. So he's just gonna Dark Void me to death. Alright, so I can't use... Alright. So he's just gonna play his sleeping game. It looks like. He's probably gonna try to switch out. Let's see who he switches for him. I don't think it's gonna be Metagross. I mean, that's a bad switch. Chien-Pao, okay. Or defense. Terra. Whoa, Darkrai Terra. What is it? Dark? Okay. Dark. Dark Pulse into Rillaboom, maybe? Maybe about half? That's a lot of damage. Oh! Nice, we woke up. Alright, let's get out of there. Look at that damage, yo. Nice. We're gonna bring in... I should bring in... Yeah, let's bring in Iron Hands here. Alright, still asleep. That's unfortunate. Alright, so he's a special attacker. Tormented. Alright, Fake Out into the Chien-Pao or the Darkrai? Fake Out. I'm gonna leave this Chien-Pao alone. Let's just go after the Darkrai. Yeah. Because I'm like, what are the chances that he has Protect? Take his sword. Oh, are you serious? He got a crit from that? Oh my gosh. Alright, Alright, let's Drain Punch into the Chien-Pao. And Grassy Glide should take out the Darkrai from this range. Let's see if he switches out. I would probably switch out the Chien-Pao if I was him. Back into Sableye. Okay. Alright, that knocks out Darkrai. Alright, so that's good for us. Unfortunately, we might lose our Rillaboom here to Ice Spinner. Yeah. That's fine. Okay. So he doesn't get to heal up, which is okay. But we do get a Drain Punch. He sashed. Okay. Alright. Let's bring in Metagross. Mew. Okay. What type is Metagross? Steel type. We could Body Press, Earthquake, Protect. Alright, I think the play here is to actually just Thunder Punch into the Mew and to go for a Bullet Punch into Chien-Pao. Or, no, he might have Sucker Punch. So, let's Terra Thunder Punch and let's actually Protect. We'll Protect the Metagross. Wow, he switched? Wow, that's such a good move. Sableye. Okay. We're still in the gravity too, so we have to be careful. Alright, so Grass Terra. So even if he sleep powders, that kind of covers that. Alright, so here's the protect. Psychic. Alright, we should eat that. Okay. And then Thunder Punch. That's good damage. Oh, and we got the para. That's really good. Okay, that's good. Gravity returns to normal, so he's probably on gravity again. We can actually heavy slam. Actually, Thunder Punch will knock out the Sableye. And then we could just bullet punch into the Mew. It's pretty safe. I don't know if Mew has anything that could... Like, we pretty much wall the Mew with our Metagross. Alright, so there's the bullet punch. And the crap. Encore. Okay. Alright, I can live with that. Oh, Life Dew. That's not good. Okay. So you know what? That's fine, actually. We could Thunder Punch into the Mew and just Bullet Punch into the Sableye. He can't switch, because if he switches, he's just going to kill his Shampoo. Yeah. So we'll knock that out. Oh, and we're not even stuck in Encore. So that's good. He's just going to Psychic again, probably. Yeah. I should be able to eat this. No crit, no defense drop. Good. Thunder Punch. It's good damage. Alright. Alright, there's the Shampoo. Alright, let's heavy slam into the Mew. And we could bullet punch. To the Shampoo. He has a Sucker Punch for sure. I don't know if it's gonna KO. I mean, it might, which would be pretty bad. Maybe I should have protected. I probably should have protected. Sucker Punch might knock out the Metagross. But I have a lot of HP. Like, I have a lot of defense invested. It's just that the attack does go up. I don't know, we'll have to see. Yeah, it has the Sucker Punch. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to kill that. So, Bullet Punch is going to take this out. And then, unfortunately, we might go down to a Psychic here. Whoa. Did it really just try to transform? He tried to pro move me, yo. He tried to transform. Alright, well, that's game. And battle is ended. Yeah, battle's cancelled. I think he tried to transform into his own Shampoo. I forgot Mew had transformed. That was actually like a cool set. Transform, Psychic, Life Dew. What else did they have? I think that was it. Alright, well, listen, we gotta win. 2 legendaries, right? Alright, so we'll play another one. Let's play another one. Okay, who we got? Okay, we got a lot of starters here. Samurott and Skeledirge. Okay, it's 2 fairy types. And 3 steel types, actually. So Metagross is really good here, actually. I have to watch out for the Skeledirge, though. That could potentially go off. So I might want... what's Samurott's ability again? I think it's competitive. I have to watch out for that. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do... I don't know if Terrapagos is good here. He doesn't have any fighting types, though. It's very... Um. Okay, let's do. All right, we need the Incineroar. All right, so let's do this. You know, let's have some fun. Let's use Terrapagos. We'll use Terrapagos here. Because there's Earth Power. Earth Power is a good move. Against those Steel types as well. Oh, you know what though? Oh man, if only I had... Wait, actually Terrapagos has Protect. I think I put Protect on him. So I can Earthquake and Protect in case he brings... Okay. Okay, so we have to Thunder... Or Drain Punch, actually. Yeah, let's Drain Punch into Samurott. And... I want to Protect here. Yeah, I'm going to Protect the Metagross. Ceaseless Edge, that's going to get blocked. And Torch Song, that's going to get blocked as well. Alright, so that was a good read. Let's see if how much damage this takes. Woo! Drain Punch! Yo, powerful. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Yo, Iron Hands, yo. Savagery. Alright, who's next? Okay. I think it's safe to... No. Alright, you know, yeah, let's Heavy Slam. We're gonna Heavy Slam and let's switch out. Switch out for Ensign. I mean, yeah, he got two special attackers, but I think my Metagross is still too... Yeah, this is beating. It's still too good to not use. There's a Torch Song. Should eat that up like nothing. Alright, here comes Heavy Slam. It should take about half. Whoa, it knocked him out! Crit? No, no crit. Wow, Heavy Slam is just broken. Yo, Iron Hands is running through the team, yo. MVP. Lucario. Let's Drain Punch it. And get Darkest Lariat into that. I don't know if he has anything against my Ensign. He has the Terra. We have to watch out for Terra Water. Okay, Terra Fighting. Ooh, he might outspeed my Ensign. I didn't think of that. This might hurt a little bit. Oral Sphere? Yeah, alright, so Ensign's dead. That's fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, so now, Drain Punch? Flame Charge. Crit. Speed goes up. That's fine. Drain Punch. It's good damage, yo. And alright. Get some life back. Yo. Should we bring in the power? Yo, let's bring in the power. Terra Starstorm. Nah. Yo, we're bringing in the power. Terra Shift. Yo, the power. Terrapagos. Alright, so we're gonna Drain Punch into this. And oh, it does have Protect. I just want to see it. I just want to see a Terra. Why not, right? Terra Starstorm. Yo, show him the power. Yo! The kaboom. The stellarness. Torch Song. Yeah, that hurt. I might go down. Oh no, never mind. Terra Starstorm. Kaboom. Oh, that damage though. Look at the damage, yo. Starstorm. Yo. Life Orb, yo. Drain Punch is gonna miss, unfortunately. That's fine. Alright. We can just Thunder Punch and go for Earth Power. Should finish it. Yo, the power, yo. Towards. It's my KO. Yeah. And this is KO. Thunder Punch. There we go. So Iron Hands is definitely MVP there. Alright. Alright, so listen, we're 2-0. We're gonna listen, let's end it on a good note, right? We got some good content in. Thank you guys for watching. Whether it's the replay, whether you're on the live stream, maybe you're kind of shy, you don't want to be on the chat. Listen, that's fine. It's all there just for conversation purposes. In case you want to just connect with me. But listen, again, thank you again so much for coming on. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. It's at King Daddy PC, of course. And listen, I will be on again tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, it's your boy King Daddy PC, and I'll see you guys later. Deuces.